Okay, so now it's time to talk about becoming a distributor and joining this company if you're interested. I'll share with you just a little bit about why I joined this company. Like I said, I've only joined a couple of months ago, but I followed my upline for probably 3.5 years. She's the one that originally I went to a party to and got hooked on the wraps, and then everything just kind of went from there. But some of you may know this, but my husband and I started a business 25 years ago in our backyard. And it's expanded to a very successful business. But back in 2009, when the economy fell, our business was tied to the economy. And it went through some very, very difficult times. We had some life-changing things that we needed to face, and decisions that we had to make that were very, very difficult. We were trying very hard to hang on to a building that we were paying for, that we couldn't do it anymore. And so we ended up having to walk away from that business from that building. We moved our business to a different location and basically started over. And we learned some life lessons there. And it was difficult. It was hard to make that choice and to move forward. But we did it, and we've started over. We're doing okay. But my husband has worked very, very hard for that 25 years, and he's a mechanic. He uses his hands every day, and his hands are basically shot. He needs to step back and not mechanic every day, but being a man, he does not want to take that step back, and he's worried about the financial burden that it will cause, and it's hard for him to step out of that role. So that's why I stepped into this one. I took this opportunity to hopefully make a little bit of extra money, that he can take that step back, that he can manage more than be the hands-on mechanic and take on that responsibility onto himself, so that I can make a little bit of extra money to fill that void, so that he's not so worried about the financial burden that it could cause on our family. The initial cost to join this company is $99. And with that, when you join the party, you get a list of many different things that come in your kit. The number one thing that comes in your kit is a box of wraps. And if you have seen how these wraps work, you sell them to your friends, basically, is what you do. You get 4 of them in a box. You can sell them to your friends for $25 a piece. That's $100. You've made your initial investment back. It's simple to do. Once you get those 4 friends right here, you can sign them up as your loyal customers, which we talked about earlier. Once you get those 4 loyal customers underneath you, if you do that within 30 days, you get $120 in free product. You also get these wrap rewards that once you sign up every 2 customers, you get a wrap reward, which means you get a box of wraps for basically free, that you can sell. You can use them for yourself, gain testimony of them, sell them to your friends, or however. There's many, many possibilities to make that money. Your next step to move on to is to Ruby. And once you get to this step, you need 3 people underneath you, 3 distributors that are underneath you, and one of those distributors needs to get 2 underneath them. So basically it's 5 people that need to sign up underneath of you to get you to that Ruby. Now we can talk a little bit about the money that you can make. As a distributor, you can make an average of about $72 a month. Now, $72, what would you do with that? What would you buy? Maybe gas in your car, maybe a little bit of groceries, or maybe you just spend it on yourself. It's yours to do with what you want. Ruby is 2 steps up, which Ruby is an average of $500 a month. Now, $500 a month will make a big change in someone's life. That's where I'm at this month, and I'm moving on. I'm moving up towards Diamond, which Diamond, you make an average of $2,000 a month, which at that point you also get a $10,000 bonus. That bonus is yours to do with whatever you want. Pay off your bills, pay off your student loans, pay off your car, pay off whatever you want to do with that money. My sights are set for there. I want to get to that point so that I can relieve the burden from my husband, that he can take a little bit of a step back out of our other business. My upline, I'll share a little bit about her story. She was a working mom of 5, had a newborn baby at home that she was really struggling with. Her husband had just lost his job. She worked in advertising, or he worked in advertising, and she worked in the insurance industry. She was struggling to survive. Her husband had lost his job. They were trying to decide what they were going to do. They ended up taking out bankruptcy. They lost their home. They lost their cars. And It Work saved her life. She went to a party with the intention of never joining. She went to pamper herself, and her life changed at that point. She got on board. She got the 120 in free product, and she moved and skyrocketed. She is now a presidential diamond, which is one down from the top, which makes an average of $16,000 a month. The possibilities are endless with this company. They are amazing, and the things that they do to help their customers get there, or their distributors. Right now, they have a promotion going on. They've rented a cruise ship that will take off in November. You gain points as you gain your loyal customers, as you gain distributors, and so on and so forth, to be able to get on that cruise ship. All expenses paid. So they have many opportunities all the time that are out there to help people raise money and to get out of debt, which is part of their goal, and to help people feel better. So if you're interested, contact whoever invited you to this party, whether it be myself, whether it be someone else. Contact them if you are at all interested. Let's get you started, get changing your life, and get you started on a better path to help you raise some money to help your family to expand into bigger and better things. So comment or get in touch with those that sent you this information, and let's get you rocking and rolling with us.